What is going on, people inside that internet machine? Welcome to this episode. Anyway, you guys saw the title. We are doing a SEGA Genesis collection video. So let's get to it. Now, growing up, we didn't have a Genesis. I was a Super Nintendo kid, but here's where I keep my Genesis collection down here. I'll throw the panning video in there so you guys can take a look at all of its 16-bit glory. But the last time we did a collection video, I want to say was like 5 years ago, maybe 6 years ago. It seems like forever. But at that time, I had like 25 Genesis games, and some of those games are gone, and we've added some. So the two games I can, just off the top of my head, like, I sent Rocket Knight Adventures to Matt from Oak City Gamers, and then the price on Sunset Riders went really high, and I got the Super Nintendo one, so I sold my Genesis version of Sunset Riders. So yeah, so those two decent games are not in the collection anymore, but we've got a nice collection of Genesis games. I would say all killer, no filler. Oh my god. Okay, let's just look at some games. So I'm pretty excited about this. I'm doing 16-bit games this year, January through June. I was doing Super Nintendo, so July 1st through December 31st, we're gonna be playing a lot of these Genesis games that we have here. So again, I'm very, very fortunate to have them. And here we go. So loose games first. We have Sonic and Knuckles. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. I think I'm supposed to put another Sonic the Hedgehog cartridge in there, but who knows? Sonic and Knuckles. I gotta put these down for this one. All right, so we got a Linda the Gamer Girl. She sent me one of these SEGA Genesis cartridge holders. It's got Linda's caricature on there and her, her YouTube channel and all that good stuff. But it holds a Genesis game, which is cool. So here's my copy of Sonic Spinball that I got from Adam and Bobby, which will stay in my collection forever. So we'll put that right in there. These are like a super tight fit. I wish there was just a little bit more breathing room in there. The game I picked up, I did a commons for commons. I took all my common stuff to Maxine's bargain box, told him what I was doing, and I said, I'm just gonna take common games off of your shelves, and he gave me a little bit of extra trade credit. And this was one of the games, Disney's Tailspin. I loved the Disney afternoon when I was a kid, and definitely look forward to throwing that up there and knocking everything over. I think I got this at Half Price Books for like $9. Legend of Galadad. Again, a game I'll never play, so that one might be on its way out. A game I've had since the beginning, Outlander. I gotta find someplace better to do this. Fatal Fury. That's definitely gonna get a playthrough, as I have not played any fighting games this year on Super Nintendo. If you can believe that. I've played through pretty much the Street Fighters and the Mortal Kombats, but I didn't play through like Killer Instinct or what's the other one? Not Killer Instinct. There's another one. I don't know. But Fatal Fury is a 16-bit fighting game, and we'll be playing that one. Here's one Mega Dan just played that I will definitely be playing. Steel Empire. I definitely love shooter games, spaceship shooters. I think they're pretty cool. Altered Beast, Genesis staple. I've got Subterranea. I didn't really like that game, but its condition kind of makes it unsellable. So might throw that in with a console or something. And then another shooter, Battle Squadron. So this is what, EA? EA had these yellow tabs. It says right there, Electronic Arts. So yeah, EA, no, I'm not in great condition, but finding good loose Genesis games is always nice because I never saw them as a kid. Like I said, I never collected them or had them. So to get some decent loose titles, it's always awesome. All right, we got a stack of complete in box games, but I forgot to say this, but I have a Model 2 Genesis, and then I've got a Model 1 with a Model 2 Sega CD. And then, of course, I've got the @games, you plug it in, but it's got a cartridge slot on it. So if you ever see one of those, don't pass it up, because it's a cheap way to play Genesis games. Street Fighter 2 Special Championship Edition. Yeah. Put that right there. I got this game for $1 a long time ago at Maxine's bargain box. It's a Team USA basketball. Now understand that the Dream Team in 1992 was like the greatest thing to ever happen to the Olympics. I watched the Olympics, like that entire summer games I watched. I don't really watch a lot of the Olympics anymore, But we have Team USA basketball on the SEGA Genesis. It comes with a poster, a Dream Team poster, and it is special edition, and mine is number 26,063. So if you're looking for that specific one, I got it. I definitely want to play this come July. Mickey Mouse, this one, or Mickey Mania, I'm sorry. Thought this was the other one. But yeah, Mickey Mania, give that a try. We have a Shadow of the Beast 2. Now this one's just a manual, and the case is all messed up. Another game I got for like $2 a long time ago at Maxine's, eSWAT. They come up with these names, man. Afterburner 2. Mortal Kombat 2, which is crazy because I have all the other Mortal Kombat games on Super Nintendo, except I do not have Mortal Kombat 2. That's weird. It's like the only one I've never played and beat because I don't own it on Super Nintendo. And then, of course, you have to have, right, Sonic the Hedgehog, staple game, one of the greatest games of all time. And, yeah, gotta have Sonic. So I really like racing games. I love that sense of speed. And, you know, I need to play a little bit more of the 16-bit arcade racing games. And I snagged Lotus Turbo Challenge. I want to say that this might have been $12 at Maxine, and I got it with trade credit. And I'm going to try and open this up without dropping the stack off of my... But it's got like everything in there. It's got like this poster and manual and all kinds of stuff in there, which is one of the reasons that I got it complete. And he had a loose cartridge in there, and I want to say the cartridge was $8, but it was $4 more for all the stuff. So definitely going to get all that, right, for $4. Last Battle, I believe I got that one from Retro Heck. So there it is. Got this one in a lot. I'm a big Spider-Man mark, love Spider-Man. I think there's a version of this game that has like Shinobi or something in it. Or maybe there's a version of Shinobi that has Spider-Man in it. I forget how the lore goes. This is definitely going to be a game that I play between July 1st and December. Star Trek The Next Generation, Echoes from the Past. I love Star Trek The Next Generation. I love this as a kid. I love the show now when it's on Netflix. They kind of pop it on Netflix and have it there for a couple months and then take it off. I always make sure I watch through it. I love it. James Bond 007 The Duel. I'm a big James Bond mark. I love James Bond. I tried to play this game. It's pretty brutal. It's a platformer, like a shooter platformer. And then Predator 2, which looks interesting. Top down, almost isometric shooter game. So, all right, got some cool shooters. I got this at Maxine's, again, great store. But I think they had like 40 bucks on it. If I remember right, they had like 40 bucks on Soul Dees. But as you can see, the cover art is like absolutely destroyed. So he sold it to me for like 20 bucks or something. But it's got the manual, and that cartridge is like super clean. Just a beautiful cartridge. So yeah, I love shooters. I love 16-bit shooters. Arcade shooters are the best. So yeah, I want to say that's what the price was, but yeah, either way, 40 bucks full price for that is perfect for the cartridge. And then I bought Lightning Force, right? And it's got the tab, the manual a little, but you know, I bought this game and I paid whatever its price was. I think it was like 60 bucks at the time. And I was dead set on getting all of the Genesis and Super Nintendo shooters. So I was like, man, I don't want to spend that, but these game prices keep going up. I'm just going to buy it. So I'm pretty sure I got Lightning Force. I paid his price on that. And then he gave me Shinobi Shadow Dancer, The Secret of Shinobi Shadow Dancer. He gave me that completely for free. And at the time, it was like a $15 game or $18 game. He's like, yeah, here, you come in here all the time. Here, just take this one with you. So nothing in the Shadow Dancer. Recently picked this one up on our trade show from Retro Heck, Thunder Force 2, and then I sold my loose cart of Thunder Force 2. So very cool to have that complete. And this is definitely one of those games that started my channel, right? This was early days. This was a $5 pickup at a pawn shop. Wings of War. Very beautiful shooter. I love this game, man. I haven't beaten it yet, but it's definitely on the agenda for the end of the year, to beat it by the end of the year. These are probably, I don't know, like the cooler, non-shooter game. I don't know. How would you categorize? Boogerman Pick and Flick Adventure. I got that at a pawn shop also for $5, which I thought was a very good deal. Got some water damage on the back there, but hey, $5, right? This was when I first started doing Facebook. The lady had this. I want to say it was like $10 for Mystic Defender with the tab on there, and yeah, everything in there is nice and clean, complete. So it was like one of the first Genesis games I ever owned was Mystic Defender. Still haven't played it yet. It's a great game. Got this at Maxine's on trade credit, man. Just hauling all these good games out of Maxine's. Contra Hardcore. It did beat Contra 4, or Contra the Alien Wars. For Super Nintendo, it's Contra 3 the Alien Wars is the actual name. But I was thinking it's Contra 4 because of the Game Boy one, right? And yeah, so I'll definitely play this one since I beat the Super Nintendo one this year. And we'll do a little compare and contrast. And probably, I'd say, I don't know, maybe like my best condition or best Genesis game is Turrican in the box. It's got like the poster and the insert and the manual. The game cartridge is still in the bag inside. And obviously I keep it in this clear plastic bag. I just got this, so you'll see that probably on a pickup video, but yeah, Super Turrican, very excited to have that one. Heard it's very, very difficult though. So here we go, let's wrap this up. That is my Sega Genesis collection, about 30 something games or so. My wife, when she was in school, she had a Sega Genesis and she loved the Tasmanian Devil game. I don't have that game. I'll probably get it eventually. It's probably less than $10, but yeah, just for nostalgia's sake. But guys, that is my small but mighty Sega Genesis collection. What are some of your favorite Sega Genesis games? Make sure that you leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share on social media. Don't forget to bang that notification bell so you can stay up to date on all of your CM Retro gaming goodness. Guys, take care of yourselves. We will see you on the next one.